Hello. So today I'm actually doing a money spell with my candle, and after I get my candle ready, I'm going to do my money bowl. I kind of like painted a bowl green, and I added some sprinkles and a little ribbon and stuff. So I want to set my intentions. Also, today is the first new moon of the year, and I understand that during the new moon is when you set your intentions. So I wanted today to be the day that I do my money spell, which is actually a good time to do it because I have a big purchase or amount that I need right now. So this spell is specifically for a reason, for a specific amount, because I need it. And I'm also doing this spell on, it's kind of like an altar for an ancestor of mine, who I have. She's my favorite. I love her and I miss her every day, and I have an altar for her, and I wanted to do this spell on her altar because it kind of has something to do with her, and I know that the outcome of this, she would want it to be in my favor. Of course, I believe that she protects me and she blesses me, so I wanted to do it on the altar that I made specifically for her. So I did already sage my house. I saged the whole house so I don't have to clean anything. So I am going to grab my Palo Santo, which after I sage, I do like to use, if I can find my lighter, I do like to use because it brings in good spirits and good vibes. You know, sage clears it away, and this brings in all the good vibes, you know, the good spirits, positivity. And we all need positivity, don't we? I'm just lighting this. And I put it over me first. Bring in good vibes, good energy, all positivity. I'm going to do it over my altar and the things that I'm working with. Bring in good vibes, good energy and positivity. And I was also told that when doing ancestor work, they like tobacco. So I do have this cigar that I've been working with. I'm not really a tobacco smoker, but I just puff it, you know, and blow it in the air. Also, I have a couple incense. It's the new moon, so of course I have these moon incense that I already have going, and I have this one. I'm going to light it now. I love this incense. It smells really good, and they smell different. Both of them smell different. I like both of them. I think the stick incense one is my favorite smell, and I like this one. And I also have one called Samhain Moon. It smells awesome. But this is what I got going right now. I'm going to do this way. Okay. And let me, since I am working with my ancestor, let's blow some of this tobacco. It says that this calls them to you, or maybe makes it better for them to hear. So I am so not a tobacco smoker. And definitely not a cigar smoker. But we're doing this. Okay, that's enough cigar. Woo. And because I am doing a money spell, I'm trying to attract money. I am going to use my attract money incense also. This is a very specific spell that I'm trying to do right now. And I'm really using everything that I've learned so far because this is important to me and I want this to work, to excel, you know? So anything that could raise the vibrations here, increase the workings, I'm here for it. Which is why I'm on my ancestors' altar, because I know she's got me. And I have a lot of ingredients because I want to do this spell and I also want to work on my money bowl. So I had a lot of stuff up here at first and I was like, nope, I'm not gonna leave all of this up here. I'm just gonna have to, you know, grab it from the sofa, but that's fine. Also too, I did want to mention, I just got this. I really just learned about this. It's called the Rose of Jericho. And I got it while I was in New Orleans for New Year's. So I just dried it out. You're supposed to take it, leave it in the water, but take it out once a week for a couple of days so that it dries back up. I actually took a video when I first got it. It was like a shriveled up ball and you put it in water, and then as the day went on, it unfurled and it bloomed like white. I dried it out and this is the first day that it's been in the water. So by tomorrow, it'll have these white blooms all over it. And it says you're supposed to put coins in it, not pennies, because they said pennies bring poverty. But you're supposed to put coins in it. And when you take it out the water that's left with the coins, you should put on by your door and on your money altar. So we're gonna try that out. I love researching, so that's what I do. I want to start with some Florida water and just wipe my candle down with it. As I said, I did already sage. I pretty much do that when I get new stuff. If I go to a botanica or a metaphysical shop, I go ahead and, you know, put Florida water. I sage everything. Palo Santo, because I want positivity in everything I do. And then I add Florida water. But since we're doing a spell right now, I want to add more Florida water. I love this stuff. I also too want to mention, besides my selenite that I use, I love my selenite, I also have pyrite, citrine, and aventurine, green aventurine, all crystals that are supposed to attract wealth, bring prosperity. And I have those near my candle. I also have some Come To Me oil because it's not just for romance. It brings whatever you want. So Come To Me oil and Open Roads. My money drawing candle says Lucky Candle, money drawing, lucky in love. Ooh, your wish come true, health, prosperity, good luck, the master key, success. So, my favorite number, 13, and it's big. So this is definitely meant to be. Make sure you set your intentions for each ingredient you use. Make sure. Don't just throw it in there, because if you throw it in there, then you're just wasting product pretty much. So I want to start by grabbing my handy dandy. I don't have an Etherman yet, or a scythe, or a scythe, how some people say it. So I have this designated as my witchcraft little knife. So I'm gonna poke some holes in my candle first. I just told you my favorite number is 13, so the holes are gonna be 13 holes in my candle. So alrighty, there's my 13 holes. And I want to start with this green rice. It's for money and prosperity, which is why I got it. So I want to add this first. Okay. And then I have some sage. So I'm adding this also. Of course, setting my intentions. Basil. And these ingredients are for bringing in prosperity and abundance. Basil is really good for that, so I did add a little extra. Some thyme, which thyme, okay, for clarity. I also want to add rosemary. Sometimes I feel like rosemary is good for everything, because you can use it in your beauty spell, use it in your prosperity and money spells, you can use it in health spells. just have to set your intentions. I am also going to use a little eucalyptus because, you know, eucalyptus opens things up, right? You know, so this is a big thing. It's really important to me, and I want to make sure everything is wide open. Some of that. Eucalyptus is awesome. And now I'm going to add my open rose oil. Yes, I have an order in my head. Maybe you want to do it in a different order, but this is how I want to do it. And the open rose oil, I'm definitely going to rub on me too. It smells good. It smells like a fireball. So I feel like it's like boom, you know, it's really making things happen. It's opening things up, kind of like the eucalyptus. You know, eucalyptus opens your nostrils, and fireball does too. That has that hot and that cinnamon. So we have that. Now I'm going to add some lavender because I want my money, but I want it to come peacefully. I want it to be without harm to anyone, to me especially, or my family, but also I don't want it to harm anyone. I want to get their money peacefully, so I'm using lavender. That's just me. If you don't like the lavender part, you don't have to do it, but I like it. I want things peacefully, calmly. Also gonna add mint because, of course, we kind of use mint for everything too, huh? I even have some tea right now with mint. Bring me prosperity. And bay leaves. Of course, bay leaves is good for everything. It's awesome for manifesting. I was told anytime you manifest with bay leaves, it'll come true. It happens. And I kind of think that's true. Lately, I've been manifesting and knowing that about bay leaves. I've been using it. And I feel like the things that I've been manifesting lately has been coming to pass. I want to make this even. I didn't have crushed bay leaves, so I had to crush them myself. Now, this is because I'm trying to attract money. So, and because I'm extra, I am going to put my money drawing powder, add it. Draw that money to me. And now the extra part. Because I feel like I'm attracting, right? And glitter always attracts, doesn't it? Gold glitter. I like to add a little. There's nothing wrong with a little glitter. On top of the gold glitter, I have some green glitter. It's kind of like money green, right? I bought like a couple different shades of green glitter because I saw them. I like it. I'm gonna sprinkle this in. Also, I do have a money drawing frequency music or meditation type music sound. It's frequency. I don't know why I keep trying to say music, but I have a money drawing frequency playing in the background. I try to make it low so it's not distracting to you. Not to me. It's not distracting to me. Why did I have to say that? So, and finally, I want to use my Come To Me oil, but also I just got the biggest bill that I have, so it's a $100 bill. I want to put the Come To Me oil on my bill because I need money. That's what I need. And I'm going to put this under my candle. Then I'm going to put some on my candle and me. Now you want to set your intentions. Still in your intentions, light your candle. And now that we've been meditating for a moment, I am at my altar, ancestral altar, so I got some ancestor money. I do a lot by threes, so we're gonna burn this. Let me get my little mini cauldron. Is this not cute? I'm just gonna use this too when I burn the money. Put it in here in the mini cauldron. am burning this ancestor money for my ancestor. Just try not to burn yourself. And another one. Too slow. And this last one, I am going to take a green pen and I'm going to write down the specific amount that I need. I am going to add a little Come To Me oil. To this. And I'm also going to add a little cinnamon, because cinnamon brings things to you. And this I'm going to roll up. While setting my intentions, while thinking about how happy I am going to feel when I get this, because I know it's coming. And I am doing this in my spell candle because I'm trying to accelerate it. And I am going to let my candle continuously burn. This is a 7-day candle. They usually last between 5 to 7 days. And I just realized my flash went out because I didn't charge it before I started. So I'm sorry about that. I hope you guys can still see it. And just close my cauldron. I really love this. I have a bigger one, but I like this one. And I am going to sit here a while with my candle. While I'm doing that, I am going to work on my money bowl. And my light went out, so I don't think I'm going to show you me making my money bowl because I don't know if you can see it. Maybe, we'll see. So we're going to start with this. Like I said, I painted this. It was a gray color. I painted it green and then I added gold glitter. And then I got this, it's like little twinkle lights, I guess. You can't really see it, huh? They're like leaves kind of, but they're gold. And it lights up. So I got this. I added green beads. I actually got these beads in New Orleans, so I'm going to use them. And then I'm going to start by adding some money attraction herbs and my oils. So we're going to start with sage always. Once I have this made, I do add a little money, some ancestor money to it also. And I have these little fake $100 bills that I got from Las Vegas. So I'm going to add that too. But here's the sage. Basil, because that attracts money. Thyme. Also gonna add some mint. I love the way mint smells. And every few days, I'm gonna like spruce it up, which is adding more mint, adding more come to me oil or money blessing oil, adding more money to the money bowl. I plan on getting a bigger money bowl, but this is what I have right now. So that's the mint. Gonna grab a couple of bay leaves and crush those up. Bay leaves, because bay leaves are gonna do it. And this candle, it's burning like that because yeah, I did a lot of herbs, but the money blessing, the money drawing, I'm sorry, powder, that is an incense, so you know it's going to ignite. Bay leaves. And I am going to leave all of this on my ancestor's altar. She also loved money, so it's very fitting for her. I have a window right here, so that's going to help with the Rose of Jericho. I do believe it needs light, and I think it's indirect bright light, so that helps with that. Gonna add some of this prosperity rice also. I am going to add a little bit of the open rose oil, and as I said, every couple of days I am gonna spruce it up, adding some oils or mint or cinnamon. Cinnamon brings things to you, so, and I love cinnamon. The smell, the taste, I love cinnamon. And while I'm talking about cinnamon, I'm going to add a few sticks. Oh, can do one more. And I'm not putting anything in the middle. you. Of course, I'm gonna add some gold because we're trying to attract money, right? Like, this bowl doesn't have a ton of glitter already, but can never have too much glitter, can we? And I am going to add my tea light that I am going to light. I'm going to put that in the middle so I know what not to do. Now I'm going to add my money. And my ancestor, she's my grandma. I don't have to hide that. But this is just dollars that I have. And then more ancestor money. These are the $100 bills I was talking about. I got these out of Vegas. Big money. I'm going to add those. And then my grandma, she had these, you know, the things you put the coins in. So I feel like, yes, bring money, coins, bring it all. So I'm going to use everything but pennies. And I don't see any pennies. What is this? Quarters, dimes. I'm going to use those. So I'll first start with the real money. Just make sure I get that in there. While setting my intentions, not forgetting why I'm doing this. I do feel like it adds to it because I'm doing it on my ancestors' altar, on right here in front of my candle, my spell candle. I'm just rolling these up. I definitely need a bigger bowl. I'm gonna put this over here. And my ancestor money. I do have a small offering, I guess you can say, bowl for my ancestor. It has, she liked $2 bills. That was like the first money that she ever gave me, was a $2 bill. It was two $2 bills, and I still have those $2 bills. They're actually over here. And then she passed away, and so I was going through some of her stuff, and she had more $2 bills. So in the offering bowl that I have for her, of course, there's ancestor money. There's a couple $2 bills. She liked gum, this kind of spearmint type of gum, so I have some of that in there, and peppermints. I also have this wine that she liked, so I have that close by. And every time I went on trips, I would always bring her back dolphin globes, or like a dolphin jewelry box or something like that. So she actually has a collection. And I used some of the first ones that I bought her when I was in junior high school. I got 2 of those, and I put it on the altar. And some pictures of her. a lot of gold stuff because I like gold, but she was really into gold also, and her favorite color is green. So I have a few things up here that's green. And sticking this in here. And here is my $100 bill. Oh, see, I didn't show you the back. The back says, oh, you can't see it. Well, it says Las Vegas. I'm sorry, the flash went out. The light went out. I also have what my crystals are on right now. I change out the crystals. I do keep the selenite and a rose quartz nearby. I also keep a selenite and rose quartz near my front door because I just want love and positivity walking through my door and walking out my door, honestly. So when you leave here, I want you to feel loved and positive. So I kind of have selenite and rose quartz everywhere. You can never go wrong with selenite or rose quartz. And because I need a bigger bowl, I'm not going to put this last 100. I'm going to put this one there, and then I'm going to put some of these in here. Okay. While leaving my tea light in the middle. Y'all hear it making all that noise. I'm gonna start with the quarters because that's bigger money. Gonna roll that up and put it in here too. Oh, things are falling. Definitely need a bigger bowl, but we're gonna work with it. I do more as I get more, right? Add this quarter. And I'm gonna do the dime because it's green. It's all green. And isn't that the point of this money bowl? Green. I don't know. Maybe I want to put it all here. And ask it not to fall out. And I'll do a striped green and tan. And I'll put it over here. I think it still looks cute even though it kind of looks chunky. What do you guys think? Definitely tell me. I really want to know. Pump this up. Got a little mess going. Alrighty. And now that we have that, I am going to add some money drawing powder. I'm going to put this all over everything and the tea light. And I'm gonna add more cinnamon because I really want this to come to me. And how good is this gonna smell? Add a little come to me oil. I want that on everything, even the money, and a little on the candle. Always on me. And for extra zhuzh, let's add some green. Oh, oops. When you've gone too far, you just keep going. You go some more, huh? And now we want to light this. I just got this a lighter one and I think it's so cool, but you should see me. I have a candle that's this big, but it's like down here and I'm trying to light it. Yeah. But here's my money bowl. My money spell candle. On my ancestor altar with my rose of Jericho. I'm just going to sit here for a while and meditate on it. Imagine how I feel once I get this. I just know that this is coming to me. Thank you guys for watching.